Hey guys, welcome back to some Thaumcraft and technology. First off, really sick today. Really sorry if you can hear me wheezing or coughing or anything that goes wrong. So sorry. I'm gonna sound a little out of breath and maybe even a little quiet. I'll do my best though. Second thing, I did a little bit while I was off camera, but not much since I still want this to be a mostly survival series where I do mostly everything on camera. First things first, I found some gold. Just one. I saw some more, but I only picked one up. Secondly, moved the solar panel over here, got myself a macerator and an electric furnace, both the industrial craft versions of things that do stuff, because industrial craft is probably the one mod that I'm not going to spend any time focusing on, or any sort of tutorial, so that is the only mod that I'll be giving myself stuff from. Have a different pickaxe than I had last time you saw me, cause mine ran out. I went back to the 2 dungeons that we found and mined up the mossy cobble and also grabbed all the stuff from there and got a little more iron because I figured we'd need it. So let's get started by macerating and smelting this gold. Today we're going to finally start with Thaumcraft. Gold. And we're going to need 1 bar of gold to get started. We have 2. Alright, first things first, I think I'm out of sticks. I am. So I'll need some of them, and I'll need this. And I will need... oh, I need 1 more leather. Right? Yeah, I need 1 more leather. There's cows over there. Let's go grab some. Oh wait, we found the cows over there last time. I remember now. Cows were over there in a different Feed the Beast single player that I recorded a little while back. But nothing ever came of it because my recording got messed up. We need 1 more leather. I don't know why I didn't get all the leathers while I was over here last time. Seems kind of silly of me. So let's go grab this 1 leather and then we can finally start Thaumcraft. There were cows over here, right? I remember them being over here. Unless they moved. Which, like, cows don't usually do. There's 1. There's 1. There's 1. No, the 3rd one was not a cow. 2 cows over here. Is this the only cow over here? If so, I'll probably slay it. No, there are a couple cows over there. Okay, maybe I can breed the cows over there. Let's kill 1 of these, and hopefully get a leather from it. And then kill the other one. If we don't. Leather? Just still 2. Let's kill the other one. Drop your leather. Still no leather. Nope. Alright, more cow slaying it is. I really need this 1 piece of leather in order to start Thaumcraft. Yes, leather, finally. 3 leather. Exactly what we need. Let's head back over to the base. And we can finally get started. So the first thing you need in order to start Thaumcraft is a magic wand. Seems pretty simple. And in order to make this magic wand, you need shards, sticks, and gold. And once I get to my crafting bench, I will make a magic wand for you. The very basic of the magic wands is called the Wand of the Apprentice. Because you're like an apprentice magician sort of thing, I think. Alright, crafting bench on the horizon. Turn this into wood. Turn that wood into sticks. And let's go. First thing, this gold needs to be gold nuggets, because that's what you do. I think the gold nugget is at the tip, with the stick and the shard, although I could have that backwards. And I do. Wand of the Apprentice. Cha-ching! When you mouse over the Wand of the Apprentice, you can see that you're accumulating a resource known as Vis. That's kind of like magical energy. That's kind of how the energy that you use to make magic. And if you mouse over it, you see how much Vis is in your wand. It still accumulates while you're not moused over it, so don't worry. Alright, how many reeds did I pick up there? 9. Excellent. The next thing you need to do is make your magic spellbook. for which you need a bookcase. So I'm going to make 3 books. And I need some... Oh, I shouldn't have turned all that wood into sticks. Oh well. There's some wood. Let's make a bookcase. Just one. Bookcase. Okay. So now it doesn't really matter where we plonk down this bookcase. Take out our One of the Apprentice. Cha-ching! Right-click it. And it turns into the Thaumonomicon. The Thaumonomicon is basically your guide to Thaumcraft. It has all sorts of little things you can click on that tell you about the different things that you'll need to do Thaumcraft. The first thing we'll need is a research table, which you can see is created by placing 2 tables next to each other and clicking on them with scribing tools. Forgot about scribing tools. I think we had a squid right here, didn't we? Yeah, we've got a couple squid. Let's slay them. Let's see if any of them drop ink sacs. We get any ink sacs? 6 of them. It's way more than enough. And then we're going to need some sand. We can cook this beef. Put up this egg. Running out of space already. Okay, was there any sand nearby? Let's go all the way to the top real quick. There's a desert somewhere, I hope. But there's a beach right there, and we can just snag the sand off the beach. We only need a little. Or we can macerate the cobble that we have. I don't know if we have much cobble. Whoops, that hurt. Let's get hover mode back on. It hurt quite a bit. We've got some extra cobble, yeah. Let's macerate some of it. That turns it into sand. Let's macerate 8 of it. That does turn into sand, right? Not gravel? Okay, good. And we're gonna need 3 pieces. So really, we should just take most of this back. Sand. Let's turn this into glass. I believe we only need 3 pieces of it. I could be completely wrong. Alright. Now we need to make glass bottles. Yes. Oh, we need feathers. Wasn't there a chicken right behind me somewhere? Sheep. I could have sworn there was a chicken like right around here earlier. There's one. Drop your feathers, bitch. Thank you. Now we're gonna make some scribing tools. It needs a feather. Oh, I put up the ink sac, didn't I? I'm dumb. It requires a feather, an ink sac, and a bottle, right? Yep. Scribing tools. Now it said that it's made up of 2 tables next to each other, and here's tables. Tables take slabs and wood. Let's grab this extra wood here, just in case. It takes 3 slabs per, so that's enough for 2 tables. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, and let's use this extra wood, 2. Okay, now where are we gonna set up for Thaumcraft? Should probably sleep. Should find a good spot that's got plenty of room to set up for Thaumcraft. I didn't realize all those mobs had spawned around me. Good to know. I guess we could just set up around here. Maybe we could set up in this little divot in the ground over here. Might need to light it up further, because it would suck if our working area got blown up at all. Light it up, up, up. Light it up, up, up. Yeah, I like Fall Out Boy. Sorry. But if you knew that was a Fall Out Boy song, then, yeah. Alright, maybe we don't want to be down there. Maybe we just want to be, like, over here. We can move things around. It's not like I'm putting things down permanently. So let's just plop this down. Ha ha ha. Most difficult decision. Where do I put things? Oh, spiders. I'm gonna kill you for your string, because I know I'm gonna need it later. No string? Give me your string, spiders. Okay, mimium shard. Not string, but still cool. We have that one extra piece of gold, so maybe we can make a mimium stone at some point. Okay, enough dilly-dallying. Research table. Put down the 2 tables, grab the scribing tools, put them on, bam! Research table. This is the interface of a research table. The only thing you can do right now with it as it is change it from cursory to thorough. Now, if you look in your Thaumonomicon, I think it describes what the difference is, but if it doesn't, I will describe it to you. Yes, over here. It describes the slot where you can keep the paper is a toggle bar. Basically, this Thaumonomicon describes how to do everything. But cursory mode, you only have a small chance of losing the item you're studying, but your chance of discovering is equally small. Most people use thorough mode because it just makes more sense to do the research faster. The other slots in here are for other things, which I'm going to show you now. Let's grab some reeds. Make some paper. Paper is one of the things that you will need the most of for Thaumcraft. So make a nice reed farm. You'll need it. If you can make an automated reed farm, even better. Alright, we've got 13. Shouldn't we have one more? Yeah. We've got 14. And we will plant 2 of them so that we can make an even amount of paper with them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Paper. Okay. In your research table, you need paper. Paper is where you'll write your new theories. So you put some paper right here. That's the paper slot. Paper goes there. If you shift-click paper into there, it won't go in the paper slot. It'll go into the research spot. So make sure you actually have to manually put the paper in there. Alright. Now what do we do? Well, over here is the research tree. The things that are flashing are things that we can get right now. So we can research this fiery looking thing, this fiery looking thing, this gold nugget looking thing, this gold circle around a crystal thing, or this clothy looking thing. The pictures give a lot of hints. If you can see a picture, it might help you to try something that you see in the picture. So here's a fiery looking thing. I believe I have some coal on me. If you shift over coal, you see it has the fire aspect. So let's start researching the coal. You shift click it into here, and this is the slot where the item you're researching goes. You can put more items in there, and you can research a ton of things at once. But most of the time, it's good to only research one at a time. The only reason you would probably put more items in is if you were trying to get a specific thing that you knew existed, and you wanted to make sure to narrow that down. So we've got the fire thing here. So you click on this, ba-bam! New theory. Unknown theory. Lots of gibberish and a question mark. That took up 1 paper, and it consumed 1 coal. So let's continue researching. Bam! Fire! 50% complete. Still nothing, still nothing. Let's do it again and again. Woo! Potentia! That's the other thing that coal has, except for Saxum, which is stone or rock, and you can see that Saxum is now grayed out. That means that there's no Saxum in this, but there is Potentia and Ignis. So we'll just keep clicking on this until we get both of them at 100%. And now we are at 60%, and we know that what we are researching is niter. Whoa, that's a lot of text. This glowing flame seems to be fueled by magic itself. The number of uses for an ever-burning flame seems endless, but it doesn't seem to provide much heat, although it could prove to be a steady source of light and energy. This text and the name are other big hints. So this text mentions magic, it mentions light and energy. So maybe we should try something that has magic or light or energy. Torches have light. Why don't we try some light? Ba-bam! That's it. Why is it glowing? Why is it sparkling? Okay, so this is something that a lot of people ask about. The sparkling thing means that you're getting a bonus. So you see right here, it says 2 right in the corner, right? That means there's 2 points of lux in a torch. But because it's daytime out and it's bright, we're getting a bonus. We're getting an extra 1. The more points of the aspect it has, the faster it'll complete. So if you're using like cobblestone for its aspect, for either of its aspects, it'll take a lot longer than if you're using, say, dirt or steak for anything that isn't fire, or raw chicken for anything that isn't the animal head, and so on and so forth. So with that bonus, bam, okay. When you get to 100% on down here, you get a discovery, which you should probably shift-click to your bar and return the items that you don't need. Now, holding it, you can look at it, and it shows you what's in it, and it shows you that text that it showed you already. Right-click the discovery. You get a weird achievement that glitches out with anything else in the top corner. And if you look at your Thaumonomicon, bam! It's right there. Niter. Eternal Flame. Research complete. It tells you this text again, and it tells you some bonus stuff, too. Crucible. Over here is the crafting recipe that you need for it. Crucible. 5 Vis. Niter. Takes 4 Ignis. Looks like 6 or 8 Lux. And 4 Potentia. What's a crucible, Rachel? Okay. Let's talk about crucibles. You can see it over here. To craft a crucible, you simply use your wand on a cauldron placed in the world. Basically, a crucible is like the witch's cauldron. It needs to be placed over constant heat and filled with water. And there's a lot of other things about the crucible. For example, when you throw items into the crucible to get the aspects you need to make things, other aspects go in there too. So, in this example, we used coal for our Ignis and Potentia, and torches for our Lux. But they have more aspects than just that. Coal has 1 Saxum, and torches have 1 Herba, I think that is. So if we threw in these things and used them, we would spill some Saxum flux and some Herba into the air as flux. Flux is what causes all the crazy nonsense that you see Thaumcraft spawning, like angry zombies, giant angry zombies, wisps, etc., etc. There are ways to control your flux, and we'll find out more about that as we go further into Thaumcraft. So, maybe we should make some niter. We need a cauldron for that. I honestly have no idea how to make a cauldron, so I'm going to look it up in NEI. Cauldron. That's nice and easy. So we will grab some iron and craft a cauldron real quick. Done. Put the iron back. However, it's important to note that it mentioned that you need to place the cauldron over a constant source of heat, which means lava or fire, generally. I'm going to use lava because I don't have any netherrack. So we're going to grab a bucket. And there's surface lava around here somewhere, isn't there? Oh yeah, there's a volcano, herpderp. We'll go grab the lava from that volcano. Or at least some of it. Sniffle, sniffle. And use it to heat our cauldron. And then we'll grab some water and place it in the crucible. Lava bucket, ho! We're gonna need more buckets at some point, I just know it. I don't think I want to put the crucible there, it's too far from the water. Oh, I don't know what I just clicked, but it did something. So we're gonna fill back in that hole. Is it getting night already? Wow. Time moves fast. Fill in that hole. And we'll put... Oh, is it raining? Are you... Oh, good. I still have particles on off. We will put the crucible, like, here-ish. Lava bucket. And cauldron goes right over top of the lava. And we will grab some water out of this pool and place it in the cauldron. And if you stand here and wait a bit, at some point, the cauldron will begin to bubble. At some point. Anytime now. Anytime now. Should happen soon. What's that phrase? A watched pot never boils? Maybe we have to move away from it. Let's take a quick nap. I bet when we're done with the nap, the cauldron will have bubbled. Oh, particles are off. No wonder I can't see. Okay, fire. We don't want fire. Is that lava just gonna light shit on fire? It might. That could be bad news. Let's grab the cauldron and grab the lava back and dig this down one further so that we don't have lava lighting shit on fire. Lava? What is that button? Why is it in my life? Cauldron? Now the downside to putting the cauldron in the ground is that walking on it when it bubbles hurts. You take damage from it. But we'll just be careful. And that way lava won't be lighting my planes on fire. Which is good. Put the stuff we don't need away. Bubbling yet? I believe in the cauldron that believes in me. It doesn't usually take this long, I feel like. Am I doing something wrong? Let's check the Thaumonomicon. Oh, I have to... Oh, dummy. Dummy. I didn't actually turn the cauldron into a crucible. You gotta right-click it, turn it into a crucible, which, we'll take a look. It changes now. It's got a Thaumcraft symbol on it. And a lighting glitch. And now we put the water in. Dummy. And now it should bubble. There's a sound effect for it. Big fat dummy, that's me. There it is. See the bubbles? It's hot now. If we step on it, sometimes it'll do damage. Alright. Bucket, shards. I need more storage, clearly. Let's sort this real quick. Middle click to sort with inventory tweaks installed is my favorite thing on the planet. My favorite thing. Okay. So now, we've researched niter. And if you look, it seems like we need these three things in order to go that way. We need these things in order to go that way. And we also need one of them to go that way. And we'll need this to go that way. So I want to try to research the clothy looking thing. And since there's a plethora of sheep in the area, we're going to go shear some of them. And see if maybe we can get the cloth thing starting with some sheep wool. It's good that we have a lot of sheep around. It's good that we have a lot of animals around. You can get a lot of really useful resources that you would have to go to like lots of caving or lots of crafting to get otherwise. How are we doing? 11? Let's grab a little bit more. Let's grab white wool so that it doesn't start being annoying in my inventory. Alright, that should be good. Let's bring us over here. And let's try researching. Bam! Unknown theory. Question marks. Alright. So these two question marks popped up, which show us that we have two more things to discover. Our panis is at 100%. We now know that we're researching enchanted fabric. We have created a simple but strong fabric from wool and spider silk. You're sure you can infuse it with magic somehow to create a wonderful crafting component. Well, that sounds like 2 hints if I've ever heard any. It sounds like we need magic and we need spider silk. No, okay, we don't need spider silk. But it does sound like we need magic. Do we have anything here other than the shards? Oh, I don't want to use the shards. Nope, nothing here other than the shards with magic. Well, there's plenty more shards underground. We can always go back and get them. Alright. Good. Magic. Alright, Fabrico. Oh, we've created. Alright, Fabrico is kind of annoying, but kind of not. It's annoying because you can only get it from crafted materials, but it's not annoying because the easiest material to get it with is really easy to get. We might need more than 3. Let's make 5. The best way to make fabrico is crafting benches, which are pretty easy. So I'll make 5 crafting benches, which you can see have 4 fabrico in them. 2. Oh, we only needed 2. How about that? Enchanted fabric. Maybe we'll actually make some enchanted fabric, though probably not. Da-da-da. And Thaumonomicon centers on it. It would have numerous uses. You're not quite sure what those uses are yet, but you are sure you will think of something. Enchanted fabric needs to be made in the arcane work table, which is yet another thing that we can learn more about up here. The arcane work table. Simply right-click with a wand on a table that you have placed in the world. The arcane work table serves the same purpose as a normal crafting table, with a few key exceptions. You need to place a casting wand in the slot in the bottom right, which will allow you to craft items that require vis. But wands do recharge. So let's make an arcane work table, even though we're not going to craft any enchanted fabric, because we will probably need it to craft something else. Who knows? Table. And we will put the arcane work table there. And we need our wand. Ching. Arcane work table. And you'll note that my wand automatically went in there. We don't want it in there though. We want it out here. Crucible is bubbling away. We've researched our enchanted fabric, but we can't get there yet. Okay, so we need this thing over here in order to enchant that, or to research that. So, you know what? We've been at this for a little bit, and I need to go gather some more resources. So, I don't know how many of you really like watching me gather resources, but if you want to watch me go caving more, feel free to leave a comment and let me know, because I'm going to end this episode here, and when I come back, I will have more resources to do more enchanting with, or not enchanting, research with. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!